Welcome to the second Nagaland International Trade Expo. Nagaland International Trade Expo is not only about exhibition, trade, commerce. The second Nagaland International Trade Expo is a celebration of human spirit, human ideas, forging of friendships, celebration of hard work and camaraderie that's formed over months of preparation, celebrating our partners, both government as well as private sectors. Thank you for being with us. Your presence has made it all the more special. At this point, I would like to take a moment to actually acknowledge and honor the presence of our special guest once again.
The Chief Minister, driven by his unwavering resolve in building state economy and having landed just now from his tour, had set aside all other priorities and has graciously accepted our request to inaugurate today's Trade Expo. Thank you, sir, for which holds significance in shaping our state's economy, particularly as far as MSME is concerned. Small businesses is the capital, is the cradle for our country's economy. 96% of our small sectors constitute that industrial sectors. 40% of our small sectors represent the production of industrial sectors. And another 42% represents that export which has been happening, in India. And altogether, as such, 33% in total of our GDP has been contributed by the MSME, giving an employment generation for more than 11.1 crore. I think that's massive. The announcement by our finance minister stating that India will achieve $5 trillion economy by 27-28 will be far-fetched if a smaller state like ours are not, taken into consideration. It has to be where the big states and the small states are being brought for equitable development, and today's expo is a contribution of that very small step which we are taking from our end.
I'm happy. I just heard that the panel you had, the discussion with the banks, you have made a lot of commitment. The flow of entrepreneurship by the NEDFC, venture capital, committing a huge amount, the SBI also, and the credit link guarantee funds trust for MSMEs. So a lot of activities are happening. Even the CID, BI, and of course the Export Promotions Council on handicrafts, handloom, also committing the 20 experience for exports. So a lot of things are happening, and over this 4-5 days program, I'm told that there will be MOU signing where opportunities will be given to the interested persons in business ventures. Nagaland, when you look at the market, the marketplaces, the shops, the manufacturings, because of unresolved Naga issue, there are hardly or no investors from outside the state. And the local entrepreneurs, the business people, it is not making much impact. And therefore, the intervention is required. And in this, the business associations of Nagaland, BAN, they had come to me on few occasions and also talk a lot about their activities, plus their dreams for our youth. Who wants to do business? When you look at the market, as I stated, maybe about 90% business activities are handled by the non-Nagas. They are most welcome. And we are on the 61st year of our statehood. A lot of things are happening. Much money has come, government or even privates. But in business sector, in setting up of industries and manufacturing, we have not moved forward as we expected. Our unresolved issue had impacted our society so much. The youth, the human resources is there, but the opportunities are not as we expected, and the talent, the potentials our youth have cannot be fully exercised or exhibited. It is possible when intervention comes and the mindset set of our people changes. I'm extremely happy that today's youth, they are becoming more responsible and trying to do a lot of things, but we lack in skills. And therefore, in not only skilling in the micro or small scale, but to do even bigger business, to make big industries or big manufacturing firms, is still lacking. So, with the initiatives of the business associates of Nagaland and the support of the state government plus the ministries, the concerned ministries, it is triggering, and there is a show, a sign of local producers coming to the market slowly. These days when I go to Delhi, I meet the ministries and VIPs. I take as much as I can made in Nagaland. Our handloom and handicrafts, our products in agri and light, particularly our coffee, our honey, our exotic fruits like pineapple, persimmons, kiwis, and dragon fruits. So it tastes good because by default we are organic. It tastes much better. We go around the world and we have tasted other fruits also. Yes, Those are good, are very good and very, very costly. But in the common market, it doesn't taste like ours. Our soils are fertile, and therefore, if only we produce, we can make a huge market. So the farmers, the producers, and the linkage to the market is very important. Therefore, ours is still unorganized, and we need to have the farmers and the middlemen, the link with the market and the consumers. There's a huge market available for our produce. I said 90% non-Nagas who are doing shops and other businesses. 10%. And our youth are saying, we are unemployed. We are jobless. Yes, you have reason to say that also, because like any business, you need capital. And where to get money? It is the banks. And therefore, today, banks are coming a little bit forward. And with this, your today's program of your trade fair and expo, and also trying to exhibit what you are doing, what you can do. You see, in Nagaland, a small way, Chief Minister Microfinance. This also we are finding difficult for the banks to come to the rescue of the interested entrepreneurs. Now, let me tell you, as you are aware, we have to train, we have to skill our youth who want to do business. If you are skilled, if you have a certificate, and you know what you are doing, the bank is observing the viability of your project. Unless it is viable, bank cannot just agree because it's business. They have to get back their principal, including the interest. And therefore, the concept of Chief Minister microfinances up to 15 lakhs without any collaterals. Entrepreneur will give 10%, then the state government will give 30%, and the bank will give 60%. And in this 7 years, after 7 years, you can pay your principal. And that's why the burden of your interest, the government is coming forward, that 30%. So, if you want to get that opportunity, those youths who are coming into even small scale, though you have ministries supporting you, you have to get yourself skilled. You have to get trained so that your opportunities or your desires are not denied. We have talented youths and we have huge knowledge about weaving, about handlooms, about craft. Our designs, our motifs are fantastic. Even in the country or abroad, if we give present to them, they feel very happy because it is a new, brand new thing and it looks very good. The color combinations, the motif, the designs. When I went to London in 90s, and I went to Naga Naga leader, the national workers, and I went to his home, and his room, his one room, which has a toilet, which has a pantry, and a bed and a writing table. So nicely, he proudly used the Naga shawl as his bed cover. So I felt very happy to see that. And there is huge demand, and there's so much potentials. So I hope everybody should change the mindset, and then those who desire should come forward, and the bank or the agencies and the ministries should be able to come out and help our youths.
Respective stalls as our guests arrive and they have a short interaction of meetings. Some of the people requesting a sit, and the India Women's Conference our exhibition holiday in Chicago, requesting participants and myself
Of all of us,
also
it's a great pleasure to educate the exhibition hall prepared by them and the supporting partners. God bless.
It's very good for your skin.
I'm well for age.
What about your wife?